Hey, real quick, this is just more Yesha Grace, I think this is the last one I'm gonna do before I just, go crazy and just finish the whole thing. Cause this seems like it's gonna be a long game, so I'll probably put out one more really long one, but yeah, this should be the last, 20-minute one. But thanks for watching, and now into the video. Okay, I can't get any of that, cause I'm broke. I'm broke. I need more money. Grevno, week 11. Stan. Your Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I've helped him out in return. He gave me this gold. We made 2 gold on that deal. That's good. Lurs? Oh, that's this crazy lord. There's someone behind them. Lurs. You've called for me, Your Grace? I've heard about spices. I've heard you've stopped supplying Barranca with some resources. Spices, I believe? I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with prices to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dipu Dabu, but it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Rodovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational, highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. It makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. What is parasis? Parasis? That's far away. I've heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that the army will be standing by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers, and I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Etten is selling dust near Keiski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. You're right. There's no place for dust in Davern. Thank you, Your Grace. Hey, I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Looks like a healthy enemy, no holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. That's all for now. As you wish, Your Grace. Audrey has something to say. If we send General to Keiski, he should be able to stop the sales, Your Grace. If we manage to do it without problems, we can show Lurs that we're on his side. He will aid us with his army and supplies. If we do so, we will probably offend Etten, and he will not join our banners. You can't sell drugs in my place. You can't sell drugs. Only I can sell drugs. Okay, Pietro. I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, they will know. And that is worse, right? How can I help you? How can I help if you won't tell me exactly what is happening? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I saw man and... No, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you. Your Grace, what if the person is listening? You should leave. Do not waste my time if you can't come up with a way for me to help you. Fine, Your Grace. I really didn't mean to upset you. I'm just so scared. Don't come here again. Oh yeah, we've been getting these. Investigation. After questioning the dungeon guard, Eric has found someone interfered and entered the wine cellar on the wedding night. Whoever it was lost a big animal tooth. Spices are 2 things Lord Lurs asked for. Imprison anyone who's selling Oracle Dust. Visit Kransky. Turns out Etten was trading spices in order to get Oracle Dust. Lurs doesn't approve of trading such addictive substances and asks the king to help him stop the nasty business. Sadani. Your Grace. I hate that Lusoya has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her father. When I have a wedding dress, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Sadani. Mother Lucia sent a letter, and she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Leslie about the cat, Father? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive even? I will ask her about Dusty. Yes, Sidani, I will ask her about the cat. Thank you, Father. I mean, Your Grace? Asalia. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today? Please? Of course, I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here. Okay. Peasant, Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set our barns on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send us some help. Here are supplies. I believe that should be enough to get you back up and running. Your Grace, that is very kind. Your good deeds will spread far, I'm sure. Yeah, I've got so many fucking supplies. I got so much supplies. What I need is gold. Okay. Archives. Paranoid Lord. The man visited the throne room once again. This time Eric told him to leave and not come back again. Sidani. Dusty was a very important member of the family for Sidani. The king has promised to ask about him the next time he writes Leshulia. Okay. That's all of the shit that matters. Let's get up and do some shit as the king. Kingly shit. Just this. We have nothing else to do, just this. Descend. I've already done that. Okay, let's fight. Yes, Father? How's your practice? Are you ready? Hey, that was good. Ha, I know. Ouch. Too slow. Have you heard about Sidani? What happened? I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She has been leaving bait in the garden since. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of these stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took the bait. When she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Ha ha ha. Poor Sidani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sidani actually cried when she found out the thing was stuff. Oh, Asalia. Come on, Father, you have to admit, this is funny. Only a little bit. Okay. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your swords. I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sidani. Alright, let's go say hi to Sidani because she got scared by skunk. Heyo. Hi. Your Grace? You want to talk about the skunk? Asalia told me what happened. Well, I just got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle. So I just took Asalia's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father. I hope you forgive me. Of course. It's an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. Alright. One more week. 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 Sidani attacked a stuffed skunk Asalia left in the gardens. The youngest daughter's actions were very brave for her age. Eric and... Oh, wait, no. This is, I think this is Aurelia? Nope. Lucilia? No, Asalia. Right? Eric and Aurelia always thought Asalia would grow out of pulling silly pranks on her sisters, but they are now realizing that's not something you grow out of. Okay. Nice family-friendly weeks. I should still invite a lord. Oh, okay. I have a mission with all. Let's invite this dude, because he's selling spice, and I'm going to talk to him about that. Okay, one more week. Okay, this week I'm gonna prepare the general. leaves us with some cash still. Boom. Grevno, week 12. Short week. Your Grace, how is our investigation going? I found this animal tooth, but I don't know how it ended up in our castle. I prepared a table for you in the council chamber where you can inspect these items. We should invite and question the lords. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to learn something from them. Remember that they might not always tell you the truth, Your Grace. And while we're inviting them, we should try to form alliances too. Your Grace, the situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we have secured Lord Etton's dust wares. I'm a U.S. service, Your Grace. I know why you need the spices. I've heard what you need those spices for. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medicinal use more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. It doesn't matter if you sell dust or not. It's going to get out to people anyway. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we're the ones profiting. You just pass it on. Don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. And in return, I will always be at your service. I have a location near Bellatoys that has some problems with the locals. Send an agent the way, maybe you could give us a hand. Also, if anything out of the ordinary happens, then make sure I'm the first to know. We need to keep an eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I will be able to double your earnings. If you do right by me, I will be sure to do right by you. I will give you my men, gold, and supplies. I'm not gonna help you, bro. I won't help. Never say never. Wait, you didn't say never. Regardless, you might still change your mind. Look, I will throw in something extra for your efforts. Alongside 230 men, I will throw in my hounds. They're deadly and precise. The Rodovians won't know it hit them. Oh, and I think I just remembered something about the night Talius died. I've had a fair bit too much to drink at this stage, so everything was kind of blurry. But I did see something in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So, you're welcome, Your Grace. That'd be all. Your Grace. En's offer is very generous, Your Grace. We could certainly use his hounds and army in the battle. But as promising as trading dust sounds, it could cause problems later. If we decide to help En, we can be sure that Lurs will cancel his offer of an army. We can't allow these drugs, man. Gods know what havoc this substance will cause in the future. Better not risk it. I don't want people coming to me crying that they've lost family members to this poison. Of course, Your Grace, in that case, we should aid Lurs in stopping this nasty business. Send General Kasky as soon as possible to shut down that trading site he was talking about. And if we ever come across anyone who wants to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while just to discourage further sales. Lurs will be happy to hear this, so after we have done what he's asked for, we should invite him over. Is this a new pet you're hiding there, Pumpkin? Your Grace, may I introduce to you? The Stabber. Oh, no. The Hedgehog. The Stabber? Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hanson, but the name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath, he has a velvet yummy tummy. You wish you could just stroke and squish all day. Ah. But on top it's a whole different story. On top, he is scary stiff Stabber. How did you come up with this? Well, Father, do you know the tale of Hanson? No. Hanson was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped the king find his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever he greets him first upon his return home. It turns out the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hanson was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hanson turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. Huh, this story sounds familiar. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, Father. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. It's very silly, but Danica likes this a lot. See, I will turn the stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the stabber is a prince, he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure he will like him more than Evo. And then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Alright, very well. Keep the stabber close to you, but don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the stabber. It's the stabber. The stabber is on a mission, and he is about to stab someone. At least she will be occupied. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Hello, peasant. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. The scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We're counting on help from your general, Your Grace. We should keep an eye on this bandits. Make sure Dovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them there is no place for such behavior. Okay, fine. You shall get the help you need. My general will find the bandits and bring them to justice. I knew you would get revenge. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, archives. Sidani. Influenced by her sister, Sidani finds another pet. The king was unsure whether letting her keep the hedgehog was a good idea, but he knew that it would break Sidani's heart if he didn't, especially now that Dusty isn't here. Attacked village. King Eric has decided to send a general to track down the bandits. I need to invite an ally. Lena has the biggest army. Let's invite Lena. Lena! Aurelia. Darling? Lord Etten visited me. Turns out he is trading Oracle dust and wants my help with it. Lord Delurs doesn't approve of the business. He thinks it's bad for people. I've helped Delurs with stopping Etten's trade stand. But really, I don't know what to think about it. Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad for people? It does have side effects. If more people start using it with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with things going wrong. But then again, it might also be that nothing bad happens. What do you think? I mean, I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After Lorth or Dovey, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Etten. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth thinking about it. It's fine, dear. Let me know if you need to discuss anything else. Good thing I don't listen to my wife. So, because I'm just saying, already in one pandemic, Jesus. Okay, so that's this week. I'm done for this episode. Thank you for watching whatever part you did. If you even got this far, I hope you did, because that would make me feel happy. Yeah. Just like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.